Today I'm going to show you how I removed the rear axle off of a 1959 Willys station wagon. I ordered a rear axle puller from the Kaiser Willys website. I didn't use all of the hardware that was included. There weren't any specific instructions on how to use it, but this is how I ended up pulling out my rear axle. The bolts kind of in a star pattern, and you don't want to use the holes to where the heads of the bolts are going to hit the back of the axle housing. So one thing to keep in mind when you're tightening it. And then I'm just threading the nut until it's flush against the bottom of the bolt on all three of them. And then you're going to want to press the plate up against the ends of the bolts and make sure that the back of the bolts are hitting metal and not going through any of these backing plate holes. And then place the drum over that. Place the washer. Get the castle nut on. And according to Kaiser Willys, apparently you're supposed to be able to just turn this a few times and the axle will come out. That did not work for me. As you can see, the axle just rotates with it. You need to have something else holding the axle down. So anyways, we're gonna tighten the bolts in the back and that'll push the drum out. And so what you're gonna wanna do is you're going to want to put the narrow profile wrench on this nut here so that it fits, and then just hold that down so it doesn't spin. And then you're gonna wanna use the other wrench to tighten and only do a few turns because you're going to want to do the same thing all the way around. Looks like I'm about the quarter of the way there. You can see that the race is starting to come out. Okay, you can see this is about as far as I've gotten here. Once you get to this point, what you want to do is put a spacer. So I'm going to put a spacer on each one of these. Nut. I want to flush it up. Push that in. Place your plate over it. Make sure you're not going through any of the holes. And then put your drum. Looks like I don't have any room for a washer, so I'm just going to put the castle nut on there. Nice and tight. All right. Keep going. Oh, there we go. It popped out. There it is. There you have your race, your bearing, and your inner seal is back there. And I am going to use an axle puller to get it out. There it is. We have the axle placed here on the press, and we are going to be removing the bearing. Okay, so now I'm going to install the inner oil seal of the rear axle. Okay, I'm going to use a seal driver to put my oil seal in. All right, finished packing the bearing with grease. Now we're going to press the bearing in up to this shoulder. All right, now that we have our seal in, we're going to put our axle in. Now we can put our new race in. Alrighty, well that about wraps up the video. Thank you for watching. Hope you found it helpful. Not a mechanic, but did look at the service manual, did some research online, looked at other YouTube videos, and this was the best I can come up with. So thank you very much. Take care.